Hello, this is a demonstration of SAP Data Validation Hub. In most SAP landscapes, organizations operate multiple systems such as development, quality, and production. Over time, these systems often go out of sync, leading to data inconsistencies. At the same time, even with a single system, data may not always be valid or complete due to missing references or incorrect configurations. These issues can directly impact business processes such as order processing, billing, and reporting. To address this, we built a unified solution that provides both cross-system comparison as well as data consistency validation in a single platform, like in a single system. So let's see the architecture first, and then we can move ahead with the application. So let me briefly walk you through the architecture. We have multiple SAP backend systems exposed via OData services. These systems are securely connected to the cloud using the SAP Cloud Connector. The application is then hosted on the BTP, where destinations are configured to connect to its systems. A Node.js based engine processes the data and performs both comparison and validation logic. The results are then presented through a simple and intuitive user interface. Along with that, we have also included the SAP AI Core services, which would help you generate the summary or help you answer the basic questions regarding the comparison run. Moving ahead with the UI. So this is the main interface of the application. The user can select systems, choose table, and execute validation operations. So I will first demonstrate the cross-system comparison capability. So clicking on the data comparison tool, let's start a comparison run. We have two options over here. I can select a custom table or any table, and I can select all the T star delivery class C tables. So let's do a custom selection. Let's have Mara and VBAK, and I click on the run. The solution is generic and works for any SAP tables. So once executed, the data is fetched from both the systems using OData services. The comparison engine processes the data and identifies differences. And let's see how long it takes to run. It's fetching the records from both the system, which I have already set up. I can show you the systems in the system setting later on, and we can see that both the systems are connected from the cloud connector. Okay, so we see that the first table is done, which is Mara, and it shows 14 differences. Let's see. So this row key and this field is available in both the system, but it is kind of mismatched. So it's mismatched, and this field is exists in QS3 and it doesn't exist in QS2, so it says missing in QS2. Same like that, the VBAK would also run, and we can see the results of that. So we can make sure that the data is similar in both the system. For example, quality system 2 and quality system 3. The tool will highlight the missing records as well as field level mismatch between the system. For example, this difference indicates a potential configuration or data synchronization issues. And also a summary view is also provided showing the overall matching and mismatching of the percentages. So that's also useful. Yeah, so there are two systems. One system already fetched 8,000. The other system is kind of slow and it's fetching. Yes, so VBAK is also done. Click on that. See the fields which are mismatched in the system. Those are also flagged over here, and the one missing in the QS2 are also fetched. So this kind of comparison can be done with this tool. Let's see the system settings. Over here, you can see the SAP destinations, which comes through the BTP destination. So I have three accounts over here, three system, and yep, you can select this system from there and configure it. Also, we have the AI capability of the giving a summary to the user that what will happen if this are the errors and these are the configurations mismatch. So let's see the data consistency check tool. In this feature validates the data integrity issue using the relationships and reference checks. For example, if a field depends on another table, the tool ensures that the corresponding value exists and is valid. Okay, so here I execute the consistency validation. This engine analyzes records and validates them against the defined relationships. So here we can see the inconsistencies identified. For example, this record contains an invalid reference value. Such issues can lead to failures in downstream business processes. Okay, so let's let's select a system that is the QS3, and let's select a table name, which is, let's select VBAK as well, and then we do the run check. So what it will do is it will do the consistency check for all the fields of VBAK, and it would get the difference if those fields values are not available in their reference table. For example, the field is ZAPGCH and the description is this. So this value is not available in their check table. So this is kind of an invalid value. Apart from moving ahead company code to be built, this is because that this value is also invalid because this value is not available in the reference table, which is the T001. That is the company code. So over here we can see all the invalid values which are there, and we need to solve them for a company to run their business properly. We need to solve these issues. Apart from that, we have the AI generate summary button. As soon as I click on this, it will generate a summary of all the records, all the logs that we have in this run, and it will give me a summary. So the summary looks like this. What does it makes? What is the business impact on this? So sales and distribution, finance, procurement. So this is kind of a whole scenario where no voice can also understand what does this errors mean. And yeah, this is what we have. In summary, this platform would provide a complete data validation solution by combining the cross-system comparison with data consistency validation. And it enables organization to improve data quality, reduce manual effort, and ensure reliable business operations across SAP landscape. Thank you.